Hello, and welcome back to English Podcast, your go-to place for learning real, useful English that you can actually use in everyday conversations. Today's lesson is going to be incredibly helpful for anyone who wants to sound more fluent, more confident, and more natural when speaking English. We're going to explore 15 essential vocabulary words that native speakers use all the time. These aren't complicated or academic words. They're everyday words, but using them correctly can make a huge difference in how smooth and fluent your English sounds. Here's how this lesson will work. I'll introduce each word one by one. You'll hear the pronunciation, a simple definition, and then 2 or 3 example sentences to help you understand how it's used in real conversations. I'll also give you tips on how to use the word naturally, including whether it's formal or informal and what kinds of situations it fits into best. So get ready to repeat after me, take notes, and practice out loud. Speaking out loud is one of the best ways to improve your fluency and pronunciation. Let's get started. Word 1. Actually. Let me start with a word I personally love, actually. It's one of those words that makes you sound like you really know what you're saying. Like imagine someone says, "Oh, you're from New York, right?" And you say, "Actually, I'm from New Jersey." Boom. Smooth. Calm. Correcting gently. You'll hear native speakers use this word all the time, usually to add a fact, correct someone, or just sound thoughtful. I probably say actually at least 10 times a day, especially when I'm trying to sound polite but still tell the truth. Word 2. Literally. Okay, let's talk about literally. Now this one is everywhere. You hear it all the time, right? And sometimes people throw it in there like it's a spice just for flavor. Literally, I was dying laughing. I literally can't even. And you're probably thinking, wait, were you really dying? Or were you just laughing really hard? Here's the deal. People use literally to emphasize something, like really drive the point home. And here's the thing. It's supposed to mean exactly what it says. But the funny part is people don't always use it literally anymore. It's kind of become a habit, right? Word 3. Basically. All right, let's talk about a word I use all the time when I'm trying to explain something without turning it into a TED Talk. Basically. You know when your friend is telling you this long, complicated story about their job or about why their internet bill doubled, and you're like, okay, but what actually happened? And they go, basically, I forgot to pay on time. That's it. Boom. One word to cut the drama. Do this in class a lot. A student will ask me about a grammar point, and I'll explain it properly, but then I'll say, so basically, just use it like this in conversation. It's like your little helper when things feel too complex. Kind of like pressing the summarize button in your brain. So if you're trying to simplify something or just sound more natural, don't forget this word. It's your shortcut to sounding fluent and helpful at the same time. Word 4. Totally. Oh. Yes, totally. This word has attitude. It's got that laid-back, friendly vibe. Let's say your friend says, hey, I feel like watching a movie tonight. You in? And you say, totally. Not yes, not I agree. Just totally. Like you're on the same wavelength. I used to have a student who said yes to everything, and one day I told him, try saying totally instead. Next class, he came in and said, this class is totally fun. And I was like, now that's fluent energy. It's also one of those words you can stretch out. Totally. Casual, friendly, 100% agreement. Try it next time instead of just saying yes. Word 5, though. All right, though is sneaky, but once you get the hang of it, it's kind of fun to use. Most people learn though as a way to contrast, like, I don't like coffee, though I drink it sometimes. But honestly, in everyday speech, we throw it at the end of a sentence. Just drop it in casually. Like, I didn't study that much. I passed the test, though. It was raining all day. Still had fun, though. I know, it's weird. But it's like a little tag that softens your sentence, makes you sound less serious, almost like a shrug. I've even heard people say it, just to sound chill. Like, not bad, though. No context, just a vibe. Give it a try. It's more flexible than you think. Word 6. Anyway. Now here's a lifesaver when conversations get weird or awkward. Anyway, imagine you're chatting with a group of people and someone starts talking about something totally random, like their dog's diet. You're thinking, how did we get here? You just wait for a pause and go, anyway. What I was saying was, it's the reset button in a conversation. Use it to change the topic, get back on track, or just steer things away from strange territory. I've also used it when I'm wrapping up a story. Anyway, long story short, I got the job. It's like your personal GPS for small talk. Word 7. Kind of. Kinda. Now this one, kind of, is perfect when you're not 100% sure about something, or when you want to be polite and not too direct. I'm kind of tired. She's kind of upset. It was kind of funny, but also a little awkward. It's soft. It's non-committal, and it helps you sound less robotic. And of course, native speakers almost never say the full version. It becomes kinda. My advice? Just embrace the lazy pronunciation. The more you sound relaxed, the more fluent you seem. Kinda is your shortcut to sounding chill. Word 8. Actually, again. Yes, we talked about this already. But come on, it's everywhere. Actually is one of those words that works like seasoning. You can sprinkle it into almost any conversation, and it adds flavor. Like if someone says, you look tired, and you go, actually, I slept really well. It's a gentle correction, but it doesn't feel rude. It's also good for surprises. I actually liked the movie. She actually texted me first. It just adds a tiny bit of surprise or emotion. You'll hear this word constantly. Start listening for it. Word 9. Literally. Okay. Confession time. English speakers use literally all the time, and often not literally. I'm literally starving. I literally ran a marathon yesterday. She's literally an angel. Are they really starving? Running marathons? Sprouting wings? No. But it adds drama. It adds feeling. It's kind of funny. Just know that in casual speech it means, I want you to feel what I'm feeling right now. So go ahead, use it. Just maybe not in a science exam. Word 10. You know, oh, this one is such a habit. You know is what we say when we're trying to connect. We had this teacher, you know, the one with the funny glasses. I just felt weird, you know? You'll hear it everywhere. Some people say it too much, like every few seconds. And that's okay. It's a natural filler. Try using it when you're unsure how to finish your sentence. It buys you time and sounds casual at the same time. Word 11. Honestly, wanna sound real? Drop an honestly at the beginning of your sentence. Honestly, I didn't enjoy that movie. Honestly, I'm nervous about the interview. It adds emotion, it shows you're being open, and sometimes it's just a way to start your thought when you're trying to be, well, honest. You can even throw it into your compliments. Honestly, you've improved so much in English. Powerful word. Use it when you're speaking from the heart. Word 12. Maybe. Ah. Yes. The word for all my indecisive people. Maybe I'll go out later. Maybe not. Maybe I should study. Maybe I should nap. It's such a casual, human word. Shows you're thinking, unsure, considering, and it's super useful for polite conversation. Someone invites you somewhere and you're not sure? Maybe. I'll let you know. Friendly. Chill. Not a no. Not a yes. Just maybe. Word 13. I mean is like your little helper when you're explaining things further. Let's say you said something and you feel like, wait, that didn't come out right. Just add, I didn't hate it, I just didn't love it. It helps soften or clarify what you said. Almost like backtracking. A little. I do this all the time. Especially when I say something sarcastic and then feel bad. I was joking. I do like your cooking. It makes you sound thoughtful, not too harsh. Word 14. Like. Ah, yes. The word that shows up everywhere. It's not just for similes anymore. I was like so tired. He was like, I don't care. It's storytelling, emotion, drama, and yes, sometimes just a filler. Like, I don't know. Some people say it too much, but honestly, it's natural. Native speakers do it too. If you want to sound relaxed, modern, and connected, don't fear the like. Word 15. Whatever. And finally, the queen of casual words. Whatever. This one is pure attitude. Whatever. It's fine. He didn't text back? Whatever. Sometimes it's used to say I don't care. Other times it just ends a conversation. What do you want to eat? Whatever. You choose. Careful with the tone. It can sound rude or playful, depending on how you say it. But used right, it's super handy. All right, wow. If you made it this far, I just want to say, you're a legend. We didn't just learn 15 words, we lived with them. We talked, we laughed, we saw how they show up in real conversations. That's what fluency is. Not perfection, but connection. So here's your little challenge for the day. Pick 5 of these words and use them today. Talk to yourself, talk to your friend, leave a comment. Using them. Make them yours, and if you're feeling bold, write a little story using all 15. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just have fun with it. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep learning, keep laughing, and keep speaking from the heart.